All right, back at it, talking more RV sales process. Today, we're talking about closing earlier in the sale rather than later. Because in a lot of RV salespeople, what happens is because it's a high ticket item and because customers tell you, yay, we're not buying this year, we're not buying for 5 years, we're not buying for 10 years, what happens is salespeople get in the habit of letting their customers take them through a sales process that is longer than it needs to be. And in turn, you confuse your customer. You let things change over time. For example, a young family is going to need a bunkhouse, right? They got a couple kids, they, have friends and family they want to bring us. Well, in 5 or 10 years, when those kids grow up and maybe we don't have as many people in the RV, well, they're not going to need a bunkhouse anymore. Now maybe they might need, a couples coach or something like that. So times change, people change. So if they're at your RV dealership today, then we need to close them on what their needs are today. So if they're looking at bunkhouses today and thinking they're going to buy in 10 years, well, you know, it's probably going to be different for you. So, and when you take that into the sales process, what that makes you or what that should make you think is, I need to close them sooner rather than later. I need to learn their needs, wants, and desires. I need to be asking who, what, when, where, why, and how you're going to be using this RV so that I can show you the perfect RV on the first try and then I can close the deal on that first RV. Now, if they love the unit, and they're like their eyes glow and they love it. They're walking through everything. They're talking about price. They're talking about financing questions. They're talking about interest rates. They're talking about how the water heater works and all these different, fine details. If they're asking you all of those things, we're not going to, say, hey, let's go take a look at another RV. We're going to trial close. We're going to say, hey, well, let's go look at this RV. Let's go see what we can, let's go see what we can get you this RV for an out the door price. Follow me, and I'm going to take you into my dealership. I'm going to sit you down at my desk and I'm going to put the numbers on a write up so that we can get to the next step. I'm not going to show you another RV or two more RVs or four more RVs to get you confused or to get you, out of the, out from being ready to buy an RV. Right? If a customer is excited and you showed them the right RV and you asked the right questions and we learn exactly what we needed to show them and we have that and we show them, why would we need to show them another RV? Why would we need to prolong the sales process? Why would we need to prolong them from buying it? We wouldn't. Okay, I give this example all the times. When you give too many choices, it becomes hard to make a decision, right? So even at your home, maybe we have a husband, a wife, a brother, a sister, a mom, a dad, whoever it is that we live with, or even a friend when we're going out to, grab some food. Maybe we're like, hey, what do you want to eat? The friend might say, hey, I want tacos. I want, honestly, I don't know what I want. There's a lot of choices. We could get burgers. We could get steaks. We could get, tacos, salad, veggie burgers. I don't know, whatever we like to eat. But if you say the same thing to your friend, hey, do you want hamburgers or tacos? They're going to say, oh, well, I want tacos. Or, hey, I want hamburgers. It's an easy decision when you only have two things to choose from. As an RV salesperson, we have to take that into account. If we show 3, 4, 5, 6 RVs, it becomes harder, not easier. It becomes harder for my customer to find and buy an RV today because you're confusing them. You're inundating them with too much information, with too many options, with too many color choices, with too many different slides here, slides there, so far and so forth. When you take a customer through that many units, what will happen after the fact is they're going to say, well, hey, we got a lot to think about here. We're going to have to go home, compare the different units, compare all the features with each other, and, really dial in what RV, we want to go with. And when we're ready to buy it, then we'll come back and we'll talk to you. As opposed to if you show a customer one RV and we're early in the sale and they love it. Their eyes light up. They're ready to buy it. They're asking all the right questions. Let's just write the customer up now. Hey, I see that you love this RV. Let's go inside and let's take a look and see what we could get this RV for you out the door. Sound fair enough? Follow me. And then boom, we're into the dealership. We're at our desk, we're into our office, and we got our customer down on paper and we're writing up the numbers. If you want to close more customers and if you want to have more time to close more customers, then we have to start closing the customers that we have earlier in the sales process, not later. So if we can close a customer on the first RV that we show them, let's do that. Let's not show them 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. Right? If the customer doesn't like RV1 and maybe we have to show them, a second one, okay. But just know that we don't want to be showing them a third. And we definitely don't want to be showing them a fourth. All right? Because if we do that, we're not going to close more deals. So we got to get in the habit of closing earlier. We got to get in the habit of trial closing and, really reading our customers to look at those signs. Like, what questions are they asking us? Are they asking us money questions, financing questions? What would my interest rate be with my credit score? How does the water heater work? How does this work? What happens if we finance it and something breaks? If they start asking questions like that, now they're a more serious buyer. Now they're starting to really take possession of that RV in their mind. Okay. And when a customer loves an RV like that, we don't want to flip the mojo. We don't want to, kill the mood by showing them an RV now that they might not like or that might, waste time per se. No, let's write them up now. Let's close the deal today. And even if that customer said they weren't buying in 5 or 10 years, well, we found the perfect RV for you today. So buy this RV today. And then in 5 or 10 years, when things change, we'll switch it up and we'll get you an RV for that time in your life. Sound fair enough? And that's what we need to do. So we need to start closing early. So if you're at your dealerships this week and we're trying to sell some RV sales, and we have customers that are telling us we're not buying for 5 or 10 years, right? Or they're telling us that they want to walk in, 15 different units. Let's keep in mind that that's not going to help us close a deal. Let's start trying to close early. Let's start trying to use trial closes and making sure that we're doing everything we can to get the customer closed as soon as possible. If you're having trouble with the sales process, go grab the book, Sell More, Live More Sales Training. You can get it on Amazon. You can get it on Barnes and Noble, right? So go grab that book. If you're an individual salesperson that wants to get online virtual audio sales training, you can do that as well. The website is sellmorelivemore.net. The link is in the description below. So if you want to click on that link, you can get RV specific sales training, and it's roughly only about $9 a month, $100 for the whole program. So it's very inexpensive and it will pay itself off right after you finish the program. So go sign up for that program, sellmorelivemore.net. Again, only around $9 and some change a month, or around $100 for the whole program. So go to sellmorelivemore.net, go grab that program if you're an individual salesperson that wants to do some more RV sales training. If you're a dealership or for your business that needs more customer leads for your sales team, then that's what we do here at IMR. We help your business and your dealership get more sales leads for your sales team. And we also help salespeople close more deals by going through the sales process with them and training on the sales process with them. So if your dealership or business needs more customer leads, or if you need sales training, give me a call directly. 330-703-3930. Again, 330-703-3930. Give me a call directly and let IMR help your dealership or business start talking to more customers. Sometimes that's all it needs, or that's all that needs to happen so that we can meet and even exceed our sales goals. We're going to be talking about RV sales process and the sales process in general all year long. So if you haven't connected with me on LinkedIn yet, hop over to LinkedIn, find me on there, Chris Paulino. Throw me that connection request. I will accept it. Also, if you haven't liked or subscribed to our Facebook and YouTube channel, then hop over to Facebook, hop over to YouTube, type in Infinite Media Resources, give us a like, give us a subscription. That way you can be here for all the sales and marketing content that we put out. So again, while we're at our dealerships, if we're out there, we're trying to close some deals, let's close them sooner rather than later, right? Let's start putting out trial closes. Let's start closing on the first RV that we show instead of trying to close on the fourth or the fifth RV that we show, and see how many more units we can sell, because one, we have more time, and then two, see how many more units buy the RV, because we're not confusing them with too many options, and we're, selling them on the perfect RV for them. Thank you for being here. We'll see you at the next one.